Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky at L.T. Smith Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Liberty Flames and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Liberty's offense, the first possession of the game. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Fights off a defender. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quick give, it's Davis. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
The Hilltoppers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for the edge. Plows through the defense. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to throw, it's Tisdale. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Flames will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Allen.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Tisdale. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The fake wants to throw. Nearly intercepted.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense, glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Coleman. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Trying to move them on the counter. All over him immediately.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Cunningham.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only that.
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Back to pass on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Flames. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Out wide right, it's Hutchison. Finds a seam. Inside the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot downfield and play action.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Tosses it incomplete. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Under pressure, he'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. In the backfield, it's Taylor. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
In traffic, it's Humphreys. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To throw, it's Tisdale. Left side is Allen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're all over him. Myers on the move. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Toppers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Back's got it on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now the nightmare of every offensive coordinator, 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. There he goes. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back there.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Got a man, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on third. Right side, it's Copeland. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw one first. One more shot before halftime. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with Middle Tennessee State taking on the Kennesaw State Owls.
And the Flames will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the return, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Just smothered on the play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Keeps it on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet. It's Tisdale. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
Trying to take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to go up top on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, pressure's coming. Another incompletion on third down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just feeds the running back. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Straight ahead, it's Allen. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got an alley, turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, WKU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Henderson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Not a lot of room to field this one. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Drops back on first down. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the catch. It's Person. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Still looking. He's going to run it. Nice move to keep running. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rush right in his face, and he gets rid of it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. From deep, it's Smith. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Hilltopper sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Sweet cut there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
But I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Out wide right, it's Humphreys. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Tisdale. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The run inside. It's Allen. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's a 0. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Second down, gonna throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Left side is Taylor. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They extend this lead, and it will looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. 2nd and long here. Wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late, looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's past the sticks. Touchdown, Tucker. Once he got some room, it was over. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. On the ground with the counter. Ran through the contact. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right side, it's Jackson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Look out! He's brought down, stops right at the 50-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Right on target this time. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Extending the play. On the run, fires downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Firing toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Point was good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0.